how's everyone? Oh, make kitties. Alright. Slime-san, hello there, how's your day? 5PT equal to silly. Damn, good for you! I didn't get her yet. Anyway, today I'm just gonna play Genshin for now. I am going to get Genshin for now. I have not done the event quest as well as I have not done event quest for Genshin Impact as well as the new desert area. So I will be aiming to finish out most of them today, and hopefully, cancel holiday. After that, after the whole thing, I will be playing Honkai Star Rail, which I will be streaming later on. I'll be streaming that later on, but for now, let's just let me where's my mouse now? Okay, I am going to just play Genshin for now, at least complete as much as I can. Good. Hello. Oh my goodness me, why is my speaker? Okay, the speaker is actually working. I thought my speaker wasn't working. I wouldn't say it's light. It still technically use up quite a lot on my PC. Hello, Richie-san, hello there. How's your day? I am going to do at least the Genshin finish first. The latest event, I have not done it yet, so I am going to do the event now. Hello. Why I used sound like a zombie right now? Isn't that hardborn? I've been trying to upgrade everything. I will be saying, I wouldn't say my character are strong because I was concentrating on other things and I didn't really process in the story yet. So most of my character are level 20. So tonight, after I will be playing Genshin for around 2-3 hours. Mind you guys, I will be playing for 2-3 hours. And once I finish around 2-3 hours, so even if I don't finish the world quest tonight, I will still end the stream for Genshin. And after that, I will be playing Honkai Star Rail. Not immediately, at least give me a 30-minute rest. I mean, I need to take a shower too. So after that, after I end the stream, I will take around 5-10 minutes quick shower and I'll be back to play Honkai Star Rail. So for now, let me at least do the Genshin work event. I have finished the dailies. I have finished the resin spending. So I'll be playing that. Not zombie, but more like trying to not feel pissed off. Did something happen? Your MC, I mean, I'm trying to get Sealer. But instead I got Wealth. Yes, but I can't say it. It's okay though. Don't need to say it if you can't say it. I feel like they will release a collab soon. Just imagine, right? Guys, just imagine if they actually release a character and the character is called the male traveler or the female traveler. Imagine if they release a character and that character is the Genshin traveler. But he's more stronger than Sealer. Richie-san, don't get me wrong. Technically, he's strong in terms of debuff. Debuff wise is really strong. But isn't Sealer also pretty strong? I mean, like when Sealer take out an enemy, she gain extra turn. Like in a sense, he's like Wealth in the sense is that he slow enemy down. The funny thing is, right, a lot of people want Wealth, but I was like, I got the grandpa and I didn't know it was good. Like, how is the grandpa in Honkai Star Rail considered best? And I'm just only using like him, and I was like, yeah, he's definitely very strong. And Lin Lasan, hello there, how's your day? My name is Omega Kita, and you can just call me Ame for short. Although right now I'm just playing Genshin Impact at the moment. I'll be playing Honkai Star Rail in a while later. Bronya C1, well, you got Bronya twice. I'm jelly. I also want him. I want her. I mean, Bronya is pretty nice. Hello, Joseph, hello there, and thank you for the firework and how's your day? It's a her, sorry. I say it too fast, okay, Reggie-san? I say a little bit too fast. Good, that's good to know. I don't know if Bailu is good or bad compared to Natasha. I think so far, right? I think so far, in okay, guys, this is my idea for Honkai Star Rail. Okay, okay, not Impact. Okay, for Star Rail. No matter what the game, right? A lot of people say you don't need a healer, but so far Star Rail had indicate like I think they also want they don't want people to have the meta like Genshin, because Genshin when the game start playing, right, you can actually choose not to have a healer. You don't need a healer. I mean, like, you can use potion whatsoever, don't get me wrong. Technically, Honkai Star Rail, you can also use food as a potion. There is such thing. But at the same time, the one thing is, right, the game seems to indicate that you need to have healer because the enemy can hit you. Like in Honkai and Honkai Impact as well as Genshin Impact, you can use dodging mechanism to avoid getting hit by the enemy. But in Star Rail, you can't avoid that. You can't avoid the enemy hitting you. So there's no such thing as avoid. There's no such thing as dodging. So the only way to avoid the enemy is you have to either have steal your character, which March 7 is one of the best starting free-to-play character. And in later stage, you need a healer because the enemy hit like a truck, like seriously, like hit like a truck. I had did the test. I had did the test. The tryout character. I noticed that some of the monster at later stage, right, they can do burning effect. If you come across a fire enemy, it can use burning effect on you, and it can be a problem. And I had fight Bronya fight. Are you referring to the first time when we fight her? I didn't suffer that much during the Bronya fight. During Bronya first fight, I didn't suffer that much though. From how if you actually watch me play, I wasn't suffering that much though. Yeah, the only thing is, right, once you get Natasha, like the game actually indicate like when you really need a healer. So it's like in the game, right, Natasha and March 7 is a must. Like Natasha is a healer is really what you need. But what actually make it interesting is that March 7, they give a pretty good support shielder character in the game at the start, which I don't see much people using it. Like there are people who use her, but I also see people not using March 7 because they say that, oh, I got a healer, I don't need a shielder. But from how I look at Honkai Star Rail, it seems to me you need at least one support and one healer. March 7 is a support, Natasha is a healer, so technically you need a support and a healer. Then you need a buffer or debuffer. Basically, one to debuff the enemy or to buff up your team. So I was very lucky to get Wealth Young, which I guess a lot of people was like saying I was considered lucky. I thought I was unlucky because I got him. Turned out that I hit the jackpot without, which I did. I wasn't aware of it because you guys have to understand, I did not know how powerful is he. Then you need a tank and a attacker, which basically, in a sense, either you can keep Hanten or the main MC. The main MC, right, if you guys got that main NPC, he is actually pretty painful if you build him right. I mean, like, he can go two routes, either a tanker or a damage dealer. So I was actually surprised they actually go with the route that I was actually pretty surprised they actually make it that let us get the character, like a pretty I won't say too OP character, but technically a pretty powerful character at the start of the game. Like, Bronya give you 100 crit rate if you upgrade her strength. Yep, which is the reason why I wanted to get Bronya, like, because in the game, right, I feel like at later on of the stage, right, you guys have to understand, crit rate is gonna play a huge part. Like, crit rate is gonna play a huge part. Crit rate, crit damage, because the thing is, right, they give the same stat as Genshin. The game so far is giving the same stat as Genshin, which, if you guys actually take a look, is look at the crit rate, crit damage. 5% crit rate, 50% crit damage. That is basically Genshin style already. That's why, right, if at the start of the game, because I would say that there's not much in terms of crit rate, crit damage. Like, there is not much in terms of crit rate, crit damage. But the one thing I would say, right, at later on of the stage, because right now they have not anyone had reached the end, like at level 80 yet. I think there is already, but I don't think our people here, I don't think anyone else read all the way there yet. But I feel like, but this is personally opinion, okay, I feel like at later stage, crit rate, crit damage will play a huge part in terms of damage. Wait, why is the traveler having some sort of Who are you? Dude, why is the Genshin story starting out very dark? By the way, would you like to add me? I need someone to use my character. Right now, I am playing Genshin, so I forgot my UID for Honkai. Once I play Honkai later, if you I will have to write down the code for myself because I can't remember the code for that. So you can match. Level 70 is max. As for right now, 70 is max, but once the next patch come in, you definitely 80. It will be 80 because so far in the game, right, they say the max level is 80, not 70. They already indicate it's 80 max already. Well, what you're saying is not wrong, because a friend said there is a few fight need crit rate and crit damage. Yes. In terms of damage, early in the early stage, right, it's the same thing for Genshin. You guys have to understand, it's the same thing for Genshin. Yeah, you can send me on Discord later on. In Genshin, when you play like before all the way to World 45, before you play all the way to World 45, crit rate, crit damage doesn't really matter as long as you know how to make use of elemental reaction. So as long as you know how to use like elemental reaction, like melt, pepperise, freeze, all these elemental reaction, right, you can take out the enemy very fast. But at later stage, when you reach over 45, you need to build crit rate, crit damage, because when you get the 5-star artifact, once you get everything, you have to go for the crit rate. Tinari, biology. Seno, Elemenzium. Layla, Illuminationism. Oh, Farza. Semitios. Caravan technology.
そしてインロン派代表。おや、インロン派の代表はまだ到着していないのでしょうか。
Who's
そ
the
んな風にやかましくて無意味な紹介はそこらでやめにした方がいい。
the Wanderer?
おいおい、インロン派の代表がなんで。来ました、最後の参加選手、インロン派代表カサッチ。
あいつカサッチっていうのか。
The head guy.
あいつが
I can type it, but I may need to delete afterward.
外国の学者だって聞いた。
I mean, like, technically, Richie-san, if you remember, you can help to type it and then I will delete it later.
たくさん書いたらしいわ。でも、インロン派の学者のほとんどは彼の言葉遣いが気に入らないみたい。
So at least Ken-san can go and send it later on.
ほとんど他人との関わりもないしね。
そういった物議は別として彼の掲げた多くの
Yeah, I will be playing Honkai later on, and I will be playing Honkai all the way tonight. Tonight to the next morning.
今は教練員になるか選べなかったんだろうな。
なんか変だよな。あいつってこんな大会に出るようなやつじゃなかったよな。
I am going to play Genshin first. At least I want to finish out alone and finish the first base of the event quest, and as well as a few part of the new desert area first. I had not finished the desert quest yet. That's why I'm gonna do like I'm gonna give around 2-3 hours first.
一体誰になるのでしょうか。乞うご期待。
What event on Genshin? Didn't you know there was an event already? The reason one?
オイラたちの知り合いがたくさんいるな。そうだ、オイラたちってもうすでに特別小浪員なんだよな。みんなの参加理由を知るのもオイラたちの仕事だと思うぜ。後で挨拶がてら聞いてみようぜ。
There is one event in Genshin right now, so I'm doing it to gain the additional primal gems though. Okay, let's speak to every one of them. But before that, since we can...
試合の残酷さというものを先輩がお前たちに教えてやろう。
Why is that like enemy right at the town area?
剣女盤石。
Funny that the factories are having an event right now, right near to another event area. I have to take them out. No. Richie-san just give you my ID though. I'll just remove your ID first. Richie-san, scroll out. That Richie-san just give you my ID. I'm right now playing Genshin, so I can't do anything.
私にメロン派を代表する資格なんか。
先が入ればアルハイゼンの家から引っ越せる。僕を見透かせるとでも思ったかい？僕を見透かせるとでも思ったかい？
I really like Skamaru. They actually make that Skamaru is aware that Natasha can, not Natasha, no, Nahida can read his mind. You think you can see through my mind?
メールしてもあんまり変わってないな。
Tensan, have you scrolled and see it before? If not, I'll have to be deleting it in a while though.
あの 限定カードを手に入れたみたい。
Limited edition card.
二人ともまた会ったね。
Scroll up. Richie-san actually write my ID already, you know.
学園祭に遊びに来たぜ。
Right above your ID. Richie-san give you my ID already.
へえ。特別評論員が写真機で試合の過程を記録してくれるとは聞いてたけど、まさか君たちだったなんてね。
まだ休暇中だからこれだけは言わせてくれ。とても面白いと思わないか。こんな偶然もあるんだな。
Okay, I remove your UID first.
線があるような。
Make sure to save it. Make sure to at least save it first. At least screenshot it or something. At least save it for now, and then I will delete it.
そういえば、正論派の学院代表がティナリで、スロー派の学院代表がセノみたいだけど、おいらの記憶が確かなら、
Delete.
お前たちって
Okay, thank you, Richie-san.
卒業してても大会に参加できるのかよ。
We're not playing Genshin at the moment. Since you are playing the game right now, I'm sure you do it much easier. So that once I log in, I'm at least able to accept it.
君たちよりも驚いたよ。後から知ったんだけど、教練員にいたことがある学者なら、みんな参加資格があるらしい。卒業してるかどうかは関係ないんだ。
そんなルールがあったのかよ。
もちろん制限がないわけじゃない。例えば賢者は参加禁止だし、大会に出られるのは一人一回だけだ。
そう。それから、学院代表の選出方法は2通りあるんだ。一つは自分での応募。もう一つは、学院の半数以上の学者に推薦される方法だよ。
それなら、ティナリはきっと2つ目の方法で選ばれたんだろ。
数多くの学者が自分からティナリ先輩のために票を集めたと聞いた。
そんな後輩たちには、もっと学問に集中するようバシッと喝を入れたいって時々思うけどね。
Can you?
もちろん断ってもいい。けど、よくよく考えてみたら、僕にとっ
But
て
then
も
again,
い
right?
い機会だと思ってね。
The game is so interesting. I'm not sure about you guys, but so far the game in Hokai style have been quite interesting, though. Don't you guys think
トー
so?
ナメントに参加すれば、大会の人気にあやかって、事前に宣伝できるだろ。優勝できるか
I mean, like it's not always that you guys can like. I mean, like personally, I'm not sure about you guys, but I'm personally for me. Having playing like a lot of open world and whatsoever, personally for me, I really like turn-based game, like turn-based game. Not really saying like a lot of turn-based game, but I used to, in the past before I start streaming as a VTuber or a YouTuber at previously before, I actually love to play games, not like Monster Hunter or this thing. I know I say I love play Monster Hunter, don't get me wrong, okay guys, but not Pokemon. I wouldn't use Pokemon as a reference for now, Ken-san. I would actually give do you guys know the Teal series? Do
ああ、残りわずかな休暇を利用
you guys know about the Tales of War, Tales of whatever, Tales of Ragnarok, all the Teal series, right? Yeah,
今回の
technically it's similar to that game.
逃すには惜
I
しい。
think I talked about this before, but not always. But I am a huge fan of Tales games, although I don't play them much now because
普通のカード
money. I got no money. But I used to play like Tales of Ragnarok, Tales of the World, Tales of the World 2, Tales of the World 3.
役に立つのか？
すごく
Tales. I think there's a lot of Tales series that I can't recall, but there's so many Tales that one of the game I think I stopped at, I can't remember I stopped at which series, but the Tales series is really one of the game that I like,
俺
and
は全力で
there is a little bit of, there are some of them are turn based, some of them are action based, so it's like they keep on changing up the game in a way that I do like the game. As for Final Fantasy wise, if I use Final Fantasy for the game, because Final Fantasy got so many type of action game, it's really hard to put Honkai as any like Final Fantasy, because if you guys think about Final Fantasy, there is like Final Fantasy 11 and 14, which like which is basically MMORPG game. It's MMO, so you can't really put Final Fantasy as the base turn game because Final Fantasy. There are many different style. Final Fantasy 1 like is basically like turn based, yes. Then after that 2, 3, 4, 5 until all the way to 7, 8 is a little bit of different. 9, 10 is also different. Then like so there is, we can't really use Final Fantasy as the base, but I will actually play it more towards the World series, the Tales series, sorry, the Tales series, because the Tales series basically most of them are all turn based, so it's more, I would actually say towards that game. With even so, there are so many other games that I won't. I personally do love playing using. I mean, like there are so many. I mean, like there are so many games. I mean, like some people will say like, oh, there is the Fate series or other game that is also turn based too. Why are you not playing that? Don't get me wrong when I say there is not much turn-based game, because if you guys take a look at many turn-based game right now, there is interesting. There's not much, and also the Fate Gold. I call it the Fate Gold FO because it's is Fate Grand Order. I always call it Fate Gold. That game is freaking irritating and also very hard because it's always gacha based. The game is very gacha based, so I don't wish to start the game, and I was lucky not to play the game. I'm a huge fan of Fate series too. Fate Stay Night, Fate, like in case anyone need to know, I did play Fate Stay Night. Not what you guys might think for what purpose, but yes, it was a hentai game, and I had played that before. So the thing is, right, I actually played that game once before I knew they turned it into anime, which kind of weird. And don't ask me why I played that game at the time. I was introduced to that game by my friend. I didn't even know it was called hentai. I was like, why is they doing those kind of thing? But I only played that game and I know about Fate's story, which kind of make it kind of funny because I only do the story once and I hate it because I got the bad ending. I didn't know what to do I didn't know about dating sim game. It was late, but at the same time it's because of that game that got me into dating sim game. So when later on of the, like after that game, I make sure to whenever I play dating sim game, I have to make sure that it's not R18. I have to make sure that it was not R18 because at the time, so I played a lot of dating sim game in PSP, PS Vita, like just to prevent myself from going to the wrong stuff. World 2 is annoying. Tales of War 2, I wouldn't say it's annoying. At least let me clarify that. I wouldn't say it's annoying. Tales of War 2 is kind of weird. There's a few mechanisms in the Tales of War is a little bit of weird, but I wouldn't say it's a bad game. The only thing actually not a lot of people is aware is that Tales of War, right, they only released Tales of War in the Western one. If you want to play Tales of War 2 and 3, you have to play the Japanese version, and they don't really release it. So I think they only released it like recently, right? I'm not sure though. You're referring to... Oh, you're already in the World 2 already? I'm still in the first world. Which is the reason why later on I'll be I mean, like, you guys have to understand, I took a long afternoon sleep, not a nap, okay? Normally I would say afternoon nap. Today, after my interview, I actually finished my interview today, and I sleep. So the interview, everything was done around 3 plus. I sleep at 4 and I woke up at 8 o'clock. Around 8 o'clock. So I actually slept for around 4 hours, and it should be technically good enough for me to not sleep.
でも先輩、私失敗したくないんです。
まずいな。みんなそんなまともな理由で参加してたら絶対に言わなくちゃダメか。
お、絶対に言ってくれ。オイラたちが記録してやるぜ。
You can do it now because anime was 45.
わかる。
I mean, technically, you need to level out most of your character all accordingly at the same time, and you also need to use relic and light clone though.
アルハイゼン？なんだそれ。なぜそこであいつの名前が？
ああ、そうだったな。おかしいな。おいら、なぜか言い間違えちゃったぜ。つまり、トーナメントの賞金で不動産を買いたいっていうのが理由なんだな。
ああ。それからもう一つある。実はまだ僕が幼かった頃。
Gilgorisan. Hello there, how's your day? My name is Amikakita, and you can just take the point. Don't need to worry. Right now I'm playing Genshin at the moment, but in a while after I finish the event story, I'll be doing the world quest as much as I can. But damn, the story in the event is very long though.
まあ、この星がいる限り、後輩が優勝できる確率は高くないが、仮にお前が彩色の冠をかぶることができたとすれば、お前の父親もきっと喜ぶと思うぞ。
もうそれは叶わないのです。父は何年も前に亡くなっていて、砂漠へ旅行に行って運悪くルーサに遭遇してしまったらしい。
まさか後輩にそんな過去があったとは。
But damn.
気の毒じゃったの。
To think that actually show Kevin's father die. Well, we're not really showing, but actually prove that his dad is passed away.
話を変えましょう。僕のせいで気まずい雰囲気になったらいけない。
よかろう。さっき賞金で不動産を買いたいと言っておったが、自分で住むようにか？というか、今はどこ
I
に
mean,
住んでる
out
の
of touch in Genshin that I don't even know. Yeah, there is an event right now. That's why I'm doing it. I'm also technically recording it, although I'm talking over the recording. But in a sense, I'm actually kind of like.
あやつはわしらチロン派の人間じゃろ？お前たち何かわしに隠しておる秘密でも。
I mean, like this event is considered pretty big.
考えすぎですよ。
7 is also handy. ですよね。 I mean, like, I am using her. If you guys know there is a light clone, a 3-star light clone that whenever you use your skill, you gain 10 energy. Or 5 energy, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. If you give, just now you can only give that to her. If you give her that and you use her skill ability as much as you can, she can use her burst like within 2-3 turns, which is very it's very very imbalanced. And the fun part is her burst is also imbalanced. Her ultimate is crazy. Pain though. You guys will try the energy recharge though. She can use her burst like every 2-3 turns. Like the energy recharge is like so fast.
カサッチ。陰謀派には
Kasaki.
登録したい。
Scamaru.
どう考えてもあれだろ。名前に聞こえないぞ。
いたって普通の名前だろ。何がいけないんだい。
I mean, I gave you my name.
わかった。それじゃあ、カサキ。お前はなんで学院トーナメントに参加したんだ？おいらたちは特別評論員なんだ。ちゃんと質問に答えてくれよな。
I really like Paimon.
質問に答える気はない。
I wonder is it because they I mean, like, to be honest, don't get me wrong guys, I do like Paimon because the guy Paimon is a very cute, I mean the way they voice Paimon is really cute. But when they released Pom Pom, I was like, oh my god, no! that is so
とだけ言
cute.
っておこ
まさか裏で何か企んでたりしないよな。
う。さあね、僕が何をする気か当ててみてよ。
But Paimon is also very funny though. Oh, by the way, Richie-san, are you still there?
まったく。本当に
Okay, when you show me that sword, right? Initially, I was aware of it. I'm really aware of it because I had explored the spaceship before for 6 hours. For 6 freaking hours, I was doing on stream that I was exploring the area and I was looking at that sword. I was wondering, isn't that sword belong to someone? I had no idea who's though. Like I was like, I had no idea who that belonged to, and I knew you had to be. But then again, when I forgot about that later on. So when you yeah, I think it's not wrong to say that this Himeko is the same Himeko from Honkai Impact. Because the story lore, it actually it makes sense though. You find it's really look familiar until you saw your friend commentator. Yeah, the thing is right. It's Himeko's sword though. It broke when fighting Kian. Yeah, that's the thing. In Honkai Impact 3rd, didn't Himeko went missing? Yeah, so okay, basically, right, it actually makes sense that because Himeko get missing from Honkai Impact 3rd, in Honkai Star Rail, there is actually a story indicate that she was saved. It was stated that Himeko was saved by someone. I'm not sure is it Welv or by Vesta, because I can't recall that. I remember it was saved by either one of them. They say that Himeko was saved by them. She bought the train. And the thing is, right, the broken sword was with her at the time. The broken sword was with her. So it is not wrong to state that this Himeko is the same as the Honkai Impacted. It's basically that she didn't die. She was not dead. She only went into Honkai Star Rail. She bought the train. It's the same. It's really 100% stated. It's her already. A lot of people say it's just Easter egg. Okay. In a sense, I can't really state it's an Easter egg because it actually, instead of lore, right, they actually stated that this Himeko had lost her memory. It has stated that she had lost her memory, so it's not wrong because they say that why is she called Himeko? Because she lost all her memory, but she only remember her own name, Himeko. So that's why she is like we saw her. But the thing is, right, it's the same freaking train in so I guess that she bought the train. So I think that this Himeko is definitely the same Himeko from that Impact Honkai Impact, and she basically bought the train. We can only take it that she bought the train. Now the question is, why because the thing is, right, it has stated that they can travel the world. The monster, right, they say that the monster tried to enter every world and take over the world. If you guys remember in Genshin Impact, they show that the corruption, right? They actually mentioned the corruption come from another world. It doesn't belong to Genshin. It came from another world. And I believe that I believe right now that Honkai Star Rail is actually right now telling the law in Genshin Impact 2. So what I believe is that the second who descend is basically someone not in Honkai. Initially we thought it's Honkai, but right now Honkai Star Rail is proving that if we take the law from Honkai Impact as well as Honkai Star Rail, I am right now thinking that the second who descend is basically someone that is called Stellaroid. I believe the second who descend is a Stellaroid because we remember that we see a crystal. We see a crystal in. I believe that is not a beast. I believe that we call it a beast, but it might be a Stellaroid in Genshin. It's similar to some crystal in well known as corrupted crystal that used by. Yes, that's the thing. That's the thing. It is called corrupted crystal. But you guys have to remember one thing. In Genshin Impact, when we saw the crystal and someone called it the god and the abyss, you guys have to remember one thing. The crystal looked like a corrupted crystal. So I believe that the second who descend is not just anything, but I believe the first one is definitely I believe the first one who entered was the Honkai Impacted, but I believe right now I think it's definitely based on Honkai Star Rail law that the one who entered Genshin world is the second is basically Stellaroid, a Stellaroid crystal.
え、どうしてそのようなことを？そうなんですか？私は気がつきませんでしたけど、いつその方をご覧になりました？おかしいですね。
So I think that the Stellaroid the Honkai Star Rail, right, has to happen after Genshin Impact. Because we know that they have to win. They say that there is the
旅人、パイモ、久しぶりだな。
リシア、それにキャンディスも。お前たちも学園祭に来てたのか。
One thing that's kind of bugging. Okay, what is bugging you though?
それでは私はここで失礼します。どうぞ学院祭をお楽しみください。
教令員から招待状が届きまして、リシアと一緒に見に来たんです。村の人たちからも外出を勧められて。
One, the power that Otto can mimic artifact and yellow, and he has used a yellow crystal to make his clone. The thing is, right, they never indicate is it Honkai? Is it called Honkai energy? Is it called Honkai energy first?
食べるものから使うもの、着るものまで数えきれないほどな。前からあんたには。
Because right now, I think that MiHoYo, right, is telling us the law, like giving us the answer in Star Rail. He took it from before. Okay, because if you guys actually understand one thing, give me a while. Sorry guys. Okay. I believe that the Star Rail, right, is basically telling us from the overall world story. The one thing that kind of made me wonder, like seriously right now, the crystal that Otto used, because when I saw it, like when we saw Kokolia, right? When we saw Kokolia, it was stated that she, I mean, like when you say that she was, Kokolia was not a bad person, it's just that she was corrupted. So I believe that Otto is technically under the, not really say being corrupted, but I think that Otto is using the same crystal. Because the crystal has shown to able to do a lot of things. Does that make sense? I believe that crystal might be the same crystal that is. I believe that the crystal that Otto used to create Skull might be the steroid. We didn't know what is the crystal called, but I believe that right now in Honkai Star we have a definite answer now, and that crystal that changed Honkai Impact Third as well as Genshin Impact, I believe that crystal that appeared in both worlds are called Stellaron. I believe those crystals are called Stellaron, and because the thing is, right, the voice when they speak to the head, they don't speak to the person. And only selected people can listen to that voice. They said the voice in the head. So I put MC. MC can use as a tank.
実は先ほどの開幕式で教練員のスタッフたちがカゴいっぱいの蝶をいくつか放った。今や相当の数の蝶がスネールシティ内を飛び回っている。それら蝶の中に3匹だけ特殊に飼育された迅速飛鳥がいる。
You can use MC as a tank. If technically MC in later part of the game, he can become a tank.
の目標は迅速飛鳥を捕まえ、俺の元に持ってくること。
Cause the way Crocodile became evil in the same way, in Honkai wanted to protect and lost and go in the.
以上が第1ラウンドの試合内容だ。不明点については他のスタッフに聞いてほしい。
アルハイゼも相変わらず。
Yeah, the fire. I mean, like technically most of the enemy are also weak to fire, so I guess you can use that as the base. For okay, back to Honkai Law in Genshin, because in Genshin, right, we only see the crystal one and the crystal disappeared. Like they never indicate where the crystal disappeared to, but the thing is like the corruption of Genshin world, the corruption of Tefar in Genshin is only when that crystal appeared. Then I know it technically is more like the first who descend that, maybe not wrong, but they say the corruption of monster even further is when the crystal appeared though.
クシャレワーの後輩よ。わしに一つ計画がある。どうじゃ、わしと組まんか？
一緒に組む。
Time and she remind me a lot of Tower of Fantasy, the way to drift me by giving a tank. I no longer play Tower of Fantasy. If you guys still play Tower of Fantasy, by all means, I'm not stopping you guys. But my character is I just don't like Tower of Fantasy because you guys don't understand. For Tower of Fantasy, the one thing that made me stop the game is when we speak in an enemy area, we get the monster attacking us for free. But in Honkai Star Rail, when there's a monster there and we interact with something, the game stop the monster, just make the monster disappear for a while, and we interact with the thing first, and then the monster will reappear in the same area before it try to attack us and stop there.
今ファルザン先輩と。
またんか、ここは人目が多い。今はまだ秘密にしておいた方がいいじゃろ。安心せい。お前たちもじきに見られる。
I mean, like the game is just too janky for me though. That's why I stopped the game. Unless they can solve the issue about that, if not, I can't like make the character untargetable. Makes sense for me in the manga Honkai Law.
必要なのはこれくらいかな。何か問題はありそう？
薬はほとんど持ってきてるよ。残りも買えると思う。コレイ、お前も来てたんだな。ヒラリー、何かいい方法を思いついたか？
たとえ変異体であっても、生物の基本的習性が大きく変わることはないと判断したんだ。
Because one of the chapters say there are more crystals than that have been scattered around. Okay. Because right now I believe that the crystal are what we call steroid in Star Rail, right? I believe Auto use that in Honkai Impact as well as the crystal is being appearing in Genshin Impact. I believe the Abyss is actually using that, trying to get that crystal to appear. But the thing is, right? If that's what, I know I said this for fun last night. That I will love if wealth appeared once in Genshin Impact. But so far based on the story, it seems that we are heading in that direction. If because the train if the train do appear in Genshin Impact world, I will definitely say that that is not just an Easter egg anymore.
こういった一番基礎的なことすら分かってない。今まで学んできた知識が全く役に立たなくて。
I'm going to pull out my wealth as my base because I think a lot of people want wealth, so I will be using him. He can do clone too. Yeah, that's the thing. I wouldn't even. I mean, like so far the story, the theory I make up was. It's just that, personally for me, I think the quiz. Okay, first thing first, let me answer the law story. Answer the law first. First thing first, I mean, like in the crystal, right, have been like. We know there is a crystal in Honkai Impact. We only recently saw the crystal in Genshin Impact. And right now they give a name in Honkai Star Rail. So I believe that now we can definitely say that all those crystals that we see in all the games are called steroid. I believe that is the one because crystals don't talk. A normal crystal should not talk. So I believe that those crystals that can talk are called steroid. Or in a sense, we can call them the corruption crystal. As for answering character build in Honkai Impact, I am not in the right position to say how or who to build. But if you got Bronya, build Bronya if you can, and I would definitely think that between the main character, right, I think it's much better for you to use other 5-star character like Bronya. Since you got Bronya, use Bronya as your support, because if you really want people to use your character as much, I mean, like the game had indicated that you don't need to ask your friend. You can choose anyone. So I think if you really wanted, because when I log in earlier earlier before I start the stream, I had actually received additional reward from people using my character because I use wealth. I put wealth as my support character. So I believe that if you guys really want to get the credit and people using your support character as much as you can, I think the best way, right? I think the best way would be that you consider using like character that is not the main character, because everyone got the MC. It will be kind of weird having like two main character, one tanker and another tanker. So it's like having two tanker. So I think if you want people to use your character as a support, I think putting Bronya as your support character, not saying like use her as a support in your own team, but putting her as a support in your profile would be much more preferable, because other people will actually I think so far this is a little bit of game psychological, is that people tend to use character that they don't have, and Bronya at the moment, well, Bronya and a lot of character, I don't think a lot of people got a lot of 5-stars. So if you want use character that other people don't have and put it up there, I mean, like I put young and I got 6,000 credit. Like people use him like 6 times. I was like, dude, how the hell I got? So I think it's more preferable if you use. Oh my god, I'm so glad they listened to me. I'm so glad they finally listened to me, for goodness sake. I actually okay, if you guys want to understand one thing, in Genshin Impact, I actually told this to, I sent a message to them. If they want us to find the character NPC version in the game, put their character, a marker or their face or something in the overall map. They finally listen. It's like, it's not always they listen to the funny thing is that I'm not saying like I'm trying to brag this or not. I mean, like, I always ask them, like, if you want us to interact with the Pacific character, put their face or their marker so that I know that they are there. Or at least we'll know where they are. And finally they freaking listen. Yeah, I mean, like, I always give very, very good advice in creating it.
優しい口調ではっきりした言葉遣いで注意するのってそれだけで大丈夫だよね。私もそろそろ行こう。全部丸見えね。こういう試合を解説。ニーロはなんで特別評論員になろうと思ったんだ？スタッフから聞いたんだけど、参加者と解説者がみんな教練員の学所だと試合を見る人もかなり少なくなっちゃうんだって。
Well, my brother is doing amazing damage for now. Try to then use her. I mean, like, there are people, if you really want other people to use her character, right, and gain the credit, because if people use your character, you gain credit. So I think it would be much better if you use her as for other people to use too. The only time we can use the character is only when doing something like the Lin line, the cave. I have no idea what the actual name is called, but you should try doing you should try using that, because by placing her as a support, I think that will be much more, it'll be much more easier, I would say. And yeah, that's why if you want, it would be much preferable if you do that though.
どこかいい場所でも見つけて。
I mean, like, that's why, right? It would be much preference if you place it that way.
材料はもう変えたし、次は作るのを手伝ってもらおうかな。はい、師匠。
I'm glad they do it this way, so that at least I can find all the characters interact with all of them. With break, she does want. The funny thing, right, guys? You want to cost break as much as possible. The game is right. I mean, so far in the game, right? You want to cause breaking effect as much as possible so that you can have, like, able to do much more damage and at least slow the enemy down. They are not thinking of anything.
これだけ放てば心配ないだろう。
わしを信じろ。絶対に大丈夫じゃ。
Fauza and Kevin teaming up together, ka. なるほどな。And where is Chrono? this. Hey, I mean, like, my level is only current level 20, not much though. At least considered pretty good, if I have to say so myself. Oh my god, what is going on over there? Haruna-san、こんにちは、こんばんは。私、アメリカ来たです。もちろん、パイの回数だなとでいいんですよ。今、基本的には私、英語で配信すると思います。今は、原神ゲームやってるんですけど、その後には、あと、本回のゲームやります。
これはやっと上まで来られた。セノ、迅速市長を捕まえたと聞いた。どんな見た目なのか見せてくれ。僕が払ったおとりじゃないか。まったく、こっちを捕まえてどうする。
The bit. Why is he using all the bit?
またか後輩よ。考え方を変えれば、お前の作った店の長はセノをも騙せたということじゃ。素晴らしいとは思わんか？
Girl.
ああ、前に室内のデザインをしたとき。
Damn, Kevin is also a very good designer though, based on the story so far.
一人でに動く機械仕掛けの蝶を飾りとして置こうとしたことがあるんだ。その際、小型で敏捷な機械の蝶を作るためにわざわざファルザン先輩にご指導をいただいたのさ。そして今回、僕とファルザン先輩はその機械の蝶を全て
Okay, let me charge my phone at the same time too. I forgot to charge my phone.
何の意味があるんだ？
Alright.
そんなことも聞かねばわからんのか。今の若者は本当に見識が狭いの？お前たちはあれをやったことがないのか？竹竿に紙をくくりつけ、それを花畑で振り回して大量の蝶をおびき寄せる遊びを。
ないな。まさか。
そうじゃ。スメールシティ内の蝶はわしらの機械踊りを同類とみなし、その後をついていく。わしらは踊りを放って回収するだけでシティ内の蝶を一網打尽にできる。迅速飛鳥の選別は後からすればよい。そんな方法があったのか。
Damn, what kind of event is this? And why is it like take one? Why is the story take 1 hour for goodness sake? I can only play Genshin 1 or 2, 3 hours, and right now they are freaking put 1 hour of the story.
後輩がこれほど良い出来の機械の蝶を作ったおかげでもある。どうやらクシャルワーもここ数年無駄に流れておったわけではないようじゃな。少なくとも教育においては成果を出せた。
僕は得意なことをやったので、アイデアは先輩のものですよ。
謙遜するでない。シティ内の蝶を一網打尽にしたら、このラウンドの試合ポイントを分け合おう。見ろ、すでに機械踊りが戻ってきておる。お、なぜ踊りの後ろに何もおらんのじゃ？わしはとうとう老眼にでもなったのか？そうじゃなくて、本当に何もないぞ。お前たちの方法が役に立たなかったみたいだ。
どうやら試合はまだ続いているようだな。俺は他の場所を探してこよう。
おかしい。まさか何か他のものに蝶は注意を引かれたのか？行くぞ後輩。踊りが飛んできた方角を探すのじゃ。おいらたちも見に行ってみようぜ。
What is the story event, right? Just going. Dude, they finally give us a moment when the character can run not too fast, but at least pretty decent. I mean, they just use zombie to run. Ah, here ka. Is it Tinari? Or is it Layla? I think they are running to. I think they are running towards Tinari. Oh, it's Tinari.
ファルダン、コウベ、なんで立ち止まるんだよ。アンムリタの若造の仕業じゃったか。あ、ティナリだ。
不思議だろ。蝶がここに集まっているのは僕が特別なお香を使ったからなんだ。お香の中には種類の異なる花の蜜を3つ入れた。
Ah.
蝶がその香りをたどってここへ来れば次第に僕の周りに集まるようになる。じゃあ蝶々は鼻がよく効くんだね。でも蝶々に鼻ってあるの？見たことない。
Damn.
蝶に鼻はないよ。目も良くないしね。
Ah.
でも蝶は触覚で匂いを分別することができる。しかもその嗅覚はとても発達していて、遥か遠くにある花の
I was like thinking that Tinari might be the one to win this round.
そうだったんだ。僕も昔蝶々を飼ったことがあるよ。
I just noticed that you have flower on your head.
花を飼育ケースに入れたこと
Yeah,
があ
I
る
need
けど
to.
食べてくれなかった。
Yeah, I have to show it this close. You know the funny thing, okay, I talk about this a lot. I feel like reality is trying to pay me as a female.
例えば気温が適しているかどう
I
か。
feel like this app is trying to pay me as a female. I keep getting like female item on my characters though, in my avatar for reality. I keep on getting like, oh, it's like I'm being placed as a female.
一
No,
番重要なのは
I thought it was from the event. No, it's not from the event. It's from the
蝶
gacha.
の休息を
Since it's a
探す
gacha match, let's do one
ストレ
gacha
スを
time.
与えてしまう
Let's do
から
one
ね。
gacha.
ごめんなさい。
Let's do one nice little
いつも
gacha.
海で羽を
One
つついて
poo. We shall
た。
see
人間は干
what
渉
we
用の
get.
生き物をたくさん飼育
Katakachoo. What we
する
get?
生き物が
Oh
飼育
my,
で
it's a
きてい
three
るわ
star.
けじゃないんだ。
Eh,
命を世話するというのはとても大変なんだよ。
I'm not gonna wear that.
事前に関連知識を学ぶことだね。
I'm not gonna wear that. I prefer to wear this. It made me feel more cute.
俺も一つ聞かせて。前、生筋中を一匹買ったんだけど、ずっと元気がないみたいなんだ。
Just kidding,
どうし
honey.
てか見てほしいんだけど。
私、明細帳を買いたいんだけど、何か注意しなきゃいけないことはある？
リシュボラントラって買えますか？
I mean, like, don't I look like a conductor right now? I mean, this had made me feel like I'm working in a train station as a conductor. No.
どうしよう。
Oi, oi. Don't I look like it? I mean, don't my head look like what?
その時に生き物の面白い知識について話すよ。もし興味があったら聞きに来て。それと聞きたい質問も事前に
Actually, kind of surprised that Genshin story. This is a freaking event story, and yet, the story itself is like the whole story took 1 hour already. For goodness
それ
sake.
から質問は常識の範囲内でね。例えばリシュボラントラが飼えるかどうかだけど、それは君がリシュボラントラに勝てるかどうかによるからね。
ティナリも順調に講座の宣伝ができてるみたいだな。
Ultimately, buff. Now it should be great use. Okay, then you can just hope that people will start using it.
さすがコレリの師匠、幾分か講師の貫禄がある。
先輩、近くを調べたんですが、
It looked like you brought the wrong size.
ほとんどがお香に引き寄せられてしまっています。機械おとりをもっと遠くへ放って、このエリアを避けるべきです。
Since you say it that way, I will just change the head then.
賞を全部取られてはならん。なんか試合が白熱してきたな。他の参加者は何をしてるのか見に行ってみようぜ。
Now it will look more cute.
匂いがだんだん薄れてきてるね。風が思ったより強い。これじゃお香も長くは持たない。
Now I'm going to make my character more cute. Alright, the next place I need to visit is... Like, so for this story, right, it's basically not telling me to do anything though. For the first time, I'm just going around to patiently listening, you should go and check others. What? I think I need to go all the way here. I'm using memory of the past on her. I mean, if it does help. If it does help, it should. Like, damn, where are all the characters, for goodness sake? But actually, I'm really glad that Mihoyo listened to my advice in Genshin when, like, the event though.
早くジンスク市長を連れてきてくれ。僕の希望は全て託した。
I wonder if attack 1000. That's pretty good.
ここで待つとするか。年を取るとまともに歩けんわ。
I really like how all of the story link in some way. At least we can talk to all the character. I should be going find them right now, but then again, I'm actually more like, let's just go and listen to all of them. Let's see. How am I gonna find Chrono from there?
思った以上に時間のかかる。
まずは将来どの学校に入るか。
You know the funny thing, right? In Hokai Star Rail, right? In Genshin, we can use the character skill as much as we can, but they change it up in Hokai Star Rail, where basically you have to keep at least some of the skill point for usage. And oh my god, Skamaru!
どうしてここに？
こんなところでコーヒーを飲んでるのかよ。
Drinking coffee.
こんな娯楽性ばかりのコーナーに参加して意味があると思うかい？真剣勝負の時になったらまた動き始めるよ。
Dude, this looks so wrong. Okay, let's see. Where is Layla? Need to find Layla. Oh, where is she? Oh, just here. Just in case, since Monia is ability can give all the character to 100 crit rate, I think you can just build her as crit damage then. Just build her on the crit damage with already, and she should be able to do a lot of damage.
もう少し頑張って探してみるよ。あ、でもね、さっき気づいたんだけど、シティにいた蝶々が結構減ってるの。多分、他の参加者が捕まえる方法を思いついたのかも。私も注意深く観察しなきゃ。ん？あ、これって。まさかここで会えるなんて。あとは捕まえればいいんだよね。
Catch it, catch it.
待ってて。あ、行っちゃった。すごい速さだったぞ。アルハイデのやつ。何が飛行速度も少し。
Yeah, only a little faster.
待って。親たちも行こう。 誰かが迅速市長を捕まえたみたいだ。 迅速しちゃうってことかよ。
Layla, you can do this! Oh my god.
おお、今思い出したんだが、あんたにもメイクボックスを買わないとな。
いいですよ、どうせ使いませんから。
普段は使わないかもしれないけど、手元に一つ置いておいたって損はないだろ。まあまあ、私を信じちゃって。
There! Please don't move.
誰だ？私に何か用か？
動かないで。
動かないだと。誰が差し入れだ？
リシア。
安心しろ。ちょっとしたトラブルさ。
Yeah, just don't move, seriously. Yeah.
これを探していたのですね。はい、どうぞ。
蝶々？私の頭に止まってたのか？
あなたは。お久しぶりですね、レイラさん。
友達か？あ、もしかして前に言ってた。
お前らいつの間に知り合ってたの？
おやおや？
ああ、だいぶ前からだよ。初めてのモニから目が覚めた時、なぜかアール村にいたの。
Wait, how the hell she...
その時キャンディーさんのお世話になって。ええ、具合があまり良くなかったようなので食べ物をご馳走したんです。その時レイラさんからはいろいろと難しい話を
Damn, I just save a cutscene. I want to save the cutscene first.
よもし、どれもロマンチックな響きです。あ、それよりもこの蝶々はいりますか？この子を追って走っていらっしゃったのが見えたのですが、私には必要のないものです。あなたもいらないようでしたらこのまま放ちますが。
遠慮するな。受け取ってくれ。
新速市長ってめちゃくちゃ素早いのに、あんなに簡単に捕まえるなんて。そうですか？私はそれほど早いとは。逆に傷つけてしまわないか心配でしたよ。何事もなく捕まえられてよかったです。
さっきは悪かったな。いきなり近づいてくるもんだから、てっきりどっかからの資格かと思ったぜ。
Okay, save it, manage.
ああ、絵に夜更かしのクマがある資格なんていないか。あんた、試合に参加してるのか？それがどれだけあんたにとって重要だとしても、休息はきちんと取れよ。
はい、気をつけます。ありがとう。
じゃあ、私たちは買い物の続きをしてくるぜ。またな。
オイラたちもレイヤーと一緒に迅速市長を連れて戻ろうぜ。
It's kind of weird that a story event took around freaking 1 hour though. I was not expecting it this long. I guess it was lucky that I'm doing it now, but I won't be lucky if I can't do the world quest, so I don't think I'll be able to do the world quest this week. I might have to start playing Genshin tomorrow one more.
迅速市長も揃ったようだな。第1ラウンドの試合はこれで終了だ。第2ラウンドも引き続き頑張ってくれ。第3。
アルハイゼンさん、相変わらず締めの挨拶が急だね。
2位、君もこういうスタイルを取れば、より自由に生きられると思うよ。
ちょっと待った。1位と2位は誰だったんだ？ 1位はティナリさんだよ。2位はまだ相談中なの。
Shotan?
おい、アルハイゼン。いい方法を思いついたぞ。2位は2ポイント獲得できるんだろ。僕とファルザン先輩で1ポイントずつ分ければいいじゃないか。
Ah, so they got the second
想
one.
像力には感服せざるを得ない。だが、トーナメントマニュアルには、初めから最後に。
Horizon is really. I really like Horizon, not like. Like. Kevin is the person who like close one is like Kevin is like person like me who will always come up with weird idea, but also idea that is more logical. But Aizen is like the person that I don't really like to be, but I do in time based on rules. It's like rule by rules.
そっか。2匹目の迅速視聴はカーベとファルさんが同時に見つけたんだな。でも試合のルールじゃ1人しかポイントがもらえないんだ。仕方ないの。わしを敬って先輩と呼び、謙虚にアドバイスをもらいに来た過去に免じて、今回のポイントはお前に譲ろう。じゃあポイントはカーベさんにつけるね。
いや、ダメだ。僕がポイントを取ったら、ファルさん先輩の功績が全てなくなってしまうじゃないか。たとえ先輩がいいと言っても、僕は平然と受け入れられない。
わしは気にしておらんぞ。まだ2試合も残っておるんじゃ。1試合目を逃したところで構わん。じゃあそんなにこだわるのであれば、わしもいい方法を思いついておる。くじ引きで決めるのはどうじゃ？
Lottery.
くじか。
何か問題があるか？
いや、その方法でいきましょう。
じゃあくじ引きに使う紙を用意してくるね。ちょっと待ってて。
Don't roll on the crow for you're gonna get hypothermia, Richie-san.
本当にもう。
すまんな後輩。どうやら運はわしを
Kevin had no luck.
これは先輩が受け取るのが当然です。僕はただ。
Yeah, Kevin is really always for bad luck. By the way, Bonya gave him crit damage. Yeah, I mean like that's why I would actually recommend him. Recommend her. Sorry, I would recommend Bonya as the first one. If you really want people to use your character.
ポイントはファルさんにつける。これで第1ラウンドの試合は終わりだ。第2ラウンドの試合
I'd rather have her than going out right now.
その際は、
なるほどな。
評論席側の者も R 村に移動する。時間になったら R 村で集合しよう。第2ラウンドの内容はその時に説明する。それまでは自由行動だ。俺は速やかに帰らせてもらう。それでは。
Alright.
カールさん、あまり落ち込まないで。ため息をつくと運気が逃げちゃうよ。
そうなのか？じゃあ、深呼吸をしたら失った運気を取り戻せるな。大したことじゃない。たかが2ポイント。これで勝敗が決まるわけでもないんだ。次のラウンドは必ず勝ってみせるから、しっかり見ててくれ。
どうやら立ち直れたようじゃな。じゃあ砂漠はわしの知り尽くした場所じゃ。わしに負けるよう頑張るんじゃぞ。
大丈夫です。僕も砂漠は初めてじゃない。さて、話はここまでにしよう。さっさと行って、あっちの環境に慣れておかないと。
今のところピナリが1位でファルさんが2位、レイヤが3位だよな。次の試合が始まるまでは一息つけるみたいだな。まずはどこから回ればいいんだろう。
お二人ともお悩みのようですね。学院祭をどこから回ればいいか決められないのでしたら、いいアドバイスがありますよ。我らが会長に聞いてみるのはどうです？
どうでしょう？
会長って誰だ？我らたちも知ってるやつか？
I wonder about that. But who voiced this person though? It's like アドロさん、アドリ。
はい、会長の使いでお二人にお知らせするために来たんです。スネールシティ北門で会長がお待ちですよ。
I like this voice actor. Alright, I guess they really made all the character appeared. So at the north, where's do they show where all the character will be? in the desert. The next place will be in the desert. So far, I don't think we can see anyone yet. But to be honest, I'm actually kind of surprised they actually took one of my advice in for the whole thing though. Like normally I mean like it's very hard for MiHoYo to even listen to our suggestion. Oh, sorry. I need to live. Don't you guys love this voice? I like Paimon's short face. Oh, りますわ。
私の愛になっているスーパーウルトラマフ薬を食べるとしばらくの間反応の動きが素早くなって力が満ち溢れてきますこれがこんなチャレンジはお手のものですわ
オイラたちには必要ないな。それぐらいの挑戦、オイラと旅人なら楽勝だ。後で学校イベントで腕を披露してくるぜ。オイラ、美味しいもんが食べたいんだ。お前のとこにないなら他を
I feel like it's not wrong to think that Paimon might be the elf of Kiana though. I mean like my Paimon keep on talking about food though right now. Like if you're like anything that is not related to food, Paimon is like, I don't care.
すっごくお腹が減ってるから。カフチーはないか
It's so fun and annoying to be honest. I mean that's basically the game though. I mean like true, it sounds fun and annoying, but it's at the same time it's also annoying too. But annoying the bad guy, yes. But as a ally, it's a fun it's a fun voice to have.
2つお受け取りくださいませ。ほら、サグマハベイ様のもとには何でもあると申し上げましたでしょ。
And now we have to pay.
どこ見てるんだ？ん？誰よ？オイラたちの知り合いか？怪しいものでもいたんですの？まさか他にも目をつけているものが。トリ、お前何か知ってそうだけど。誰をご覧になったかは存じ上げませんけど、確かに私は学院祭に関する独占情報を入れています。
情報 sales again が business information. Okay, the story is finally end and it took 1 hour and 30 minutes, guys. A freaking 1 hour and 30 minutes. How long can this be? So, okay, each of the quests I can select.
花と酒を手に景色を堪能しようとした。
complete. Wow. Just complete the whole. Just listen to the story and we get a reward. Damn. I can just imagine the people who just basically just skip everything. I can just imagine everyone just skip every single thing. A little curious about exclusive information, but we want to hear the price. But if it's too expensive, then forget it. I'll sell it for you for the free part of 1 million. Dude, okay, no money. Wait a second, let me see. Paimon is customer number 1001 for today. The original price for was 1 million. For you is now free. You're not paying into us spending, are you? Maybe the first sentence is free, but not the next sentence. If you don't want it, fine. Next. Wait. Forget what Paimon said. We'll listen. Dory exclusive scope number 1. Do you remember the none of that knowledge? Remember only the champion was entitled to wear. It seems very available. Exactly. The Diadian that Shakin gave the academia was a rather expensive antiquity. Yet this very Daniel, after it was donated to the academia, was lost by them once before. Why didn't we hear about this? If everyone knew about it, would any information still considered exclusive? Of course, this information doesn't come from nowhere. I got witness too. There's a young fellow named Kashmir from the suburb. If you're interested in delving further, you should ask him. The password is the incident from 20 years ago. Well, I guess it's the first time that an event is more like, how do I say this? For quest. I think I'll be just playing. I thought I would be doing world quest today, but I guess I'll be just doing the event quest. It's like freaking long quest. Just talk to everyone. It's gonna take a long while though. I thought I can do a little bit of world quest. Guess tonight I'll be just doing for Genshin. I'll be just talking to everyone for event. Dude, like this freaking thing. Oh, okay, let's speak to him. Right now I'm playing Genshin at the moment though. The incident from I guess I shouldn't have told anyone. Last time I had too much to drink and blooded a little bit too much, and now people are seeking me out. Since you're curious, I guess I will tell you. I was just 6 years old 20 years ago, so I don't remember clearly what happened at the time. But recently I read the diary I kept when I was a child and very recall the situation back then. In the Shen Championship was also held that year. There was 3 rounds. The last of which was outside the city. I begged my mom to take me out of town to see it, and when she refused, I snuck out. And then I ended up getting lost outside the city in the middle of nowhere, and there was no one around. I grew more and more frightened and began to cry. That's when I saw some strange creature. I can't remember what they looked like. I only remember as a child I stopped crying at the sight of them. Strange creature they must be. The Anarana. They took me to the championship. They took me to the competition. Unfortunately, by the time we got there, it was too late. It was already over. Just when I was disheartened, I suddenly saw one of the strange creatures slowly dragging a cloud along. It was a beautiful cloud shining in the moonlight, and I could not help but follow it. I saw the little creature hide the cloud in a hollow tree before disappearing. I wanted to touch the cloud, but at the moment I could hear a distant cry of my mom. It turned out she figured out that I was lost and got her neighbor to go looking for me. I never got to touch it. It wasn't until I was older I saw the Lemon of Knowledge at the International Championship that I realized it was the same thing. Alright, do you remember where the Daniel ended up? It probably in the Yeah, forest, but I have been back a few times and I never found anything. No one would believe me, even if I told them. At last, even I can't remember Ikari. Perhaps it was a dream that I had when I was a child. Well, should we go and take a look? Continue looking for clue. Somewhere here. So I guess I have to... I guess the nearby will be here. I'm gonna take my leave and prepare for Twitch. Okay, have fun! I'll be just playing Genshin at the moment before I stream the game. Later on I need to play the, like there's too many quests right now, for goodness sake. I don't think it's over here, but maybe this one? Oh. Oh, this is a thing earlier. There's a hole in the tree. It seems completely empty and there's nothing in it. Wait, there's a note there. The good Nora taught Akayapa how to read. Must protect the good Nora. What is this supposed to mean? Can we find the Aranara that stay here? Add to unlock after 6 hours. I guess I will do it tomorrow then. I'll be streaming that. I will be streaming Genshin tomorrow then, if that's the case. But since this is the case, let's do all the other quest line then. I mean, they give us so many quest line. Let's do one by one. Let's do it all first. I wonder why they make it like just 2 quests. It's not, I mean, like, not hating it, guys. Don't get me wrong. I'm not hating it. I'm actually kind of surprised they actually make it, you. Hello there. I'm Danya. Do you want to take part in the Wisdom Guild? This is the new game that will be put forth. Oh, thank you for the like. And if I recall, the specialty is we study mechanical and project connectivity. Oh, so I need to speak to everyone of the game to start up the game car. Okay. Build as beautiful as possible. So spend construct to construct a road and test. Oh, so this is where I do the event ka. Ah, I'll give it a go. So all of them can only unlock in 5 more hours, 5 more hours plus. So I guess I'll be playing 5 more hours. No, 6 more hours. So I guess I will do Genshin stream tomorrow afternoon. I'm not supposed to be streaming tomorrow, but except for Super Mario, so I guess I'll be doing that then. Okay, create a path. I need to create a path. How do I create a path from here to there? How much can I place? Can I select? Please? No. So Cedar actually have anger issue, not gonna lie. Really? Are you sure about that? I didn't know that. Oh, I have to start from here. So start from here. Maybe jump somewhere here. Where is it? Dude, this is how I freaking select. Okay. I think this is much better, so I plant one here. And then plant a path. It's kind of weird, this building system. like in a sense you're how do I say this? It's like right now kind of like trying to build a path from one way to another. Like, if you can take a look at YouTube and see the game that I'm playing, it's like I'm trying to build a path, which is kind of weird. Okay, let's save. Okay, I also can't use the skill. It's amazing how I make a very weird path, but it still works. At least it still works. I know someone might come up with less, but as long as it still works, it still works. Checkpoint reach 3, construction point use 545. Yeah, at least I mean, like, it's just weird. Okay, so I can just do as many as I can. So I need to activate all of them. I feel like by the time I finish the whole event quest, I'll be just nice within the time limit of me supposed to be streaming for Genshin Impact though. Why does everyone seem so excited? Are you running for? Yeah, the traveler, aren't you? I always wanted to meet you. That's right. Vahumana is running an architect. I have no idea. We are many researchers who study history under our banner, and I really hate more than 3 syllable words. Archaeologist word, especially the sort that is done in person and often available. Wait, don't be so nervous. We are not getting anyone to do that in person. This event is just a replica. We have placed a lot of replica ready and buried them all around Sumeru City, and we term those places, at least for now, our archaeological zone. Those who take part in the activity will bring our specially made detector in to those sites and dig out those buried replica. It's all thanks to the student of the other Delsha for constructing a bunch of containers and corresponding detector. You just need to follow the detector in order to find the replica. We even split the type of replica into zones according to the element. However, those detectors were originally used in elemental survey, and despite our last-minute modification, they might still be affected by certain element. All in all, you need to take out all the replica, and you'll find what will be that will got awesome reward for you. What do you think, traveler? We could give it a go. Haha, great. In that case, here's a detector. I'll mark the zone on your menu. Alright, that should do it. Well then, traveler, go out and have yourself some. Let me do a check. How do I pronounce this word? I really know what this word mean. Is it wrong for me to know so many words but never understand how to pronounce them? It's the same thing for Chinese and Japanese. Oh my god, it's that I know the word, I know what it means, but I don't know how to pronounce it.
Archaeological.
L?
Archaeological. Archaeological.
Archaeological.
Archaeological.
Archaeological.
Archaeological. Archaeological.
Archaeological.
Archaeological.
Archaeological. Okay, I know because I don't. I don't use this so often. Okay, guys, okay. The thing for me, right? I know a lot of word. I know a lot of the meaning, but the reason why I can't pronounce it is because I don't use it always. So sometimes you just speak my mind. I will just forget. It's the same thing for Japanese and Chinese word. I know a lot of word. I know a lot of meaning. I just sometimes because I don't use it often that I forgot how to pronounce it at times. Okay, follow the menu which they are buried. Once you have used the search to come find, and you can see you can search have 3 deployed. Oh, elemental and reaction. Okay. If that's the case, since there might be a pyro type, might as well just use just in case. Okay. Boost. Getting your stars. Collect. Look for this. Okay. あら、スカイトさん。こんばんは。ちょっと久しぶりかな。もちろん、ポイントの会場はどうぞとっていいんですよ。今ちょっと原神ゲームやってると思いますが、でも基本的には今日はまた英語の配信すると思います。私よく英語で配信すると思いますが。let's see. I need to find items. I also need to take out the enemies. So let's take out the enemies just in case first. Oh, they still give item though. Amazingly. They still draw item. How's my day? Sorta. I mean, like, I did have an interview this afternoon, and then after that I went to sleep though. It's not always that I did an interview every single day. Pretty average. Hey, pretty average is considered not bad though. To me, I don't. If anything, I prefer not to have anything happen all the time because there are a lot of time. Like there's a lot of time when I have one incident, like whether it be a good one or a bad one, that you happen always in at least for me in one day. Like it will happen. Not that I fond of, nor do I prefer to like say that I want it to happen. It's just that if anything, I prefer to have a normal day, average day, than having an eventful day. It's like it always happen. There are times when it happened in a sense that I was like, dude, why does it always happen every single time? Can't I have a normal day like a normal average person? But at the same time, it's like, not saying that everyone needs to have the same thought as me. I mean, like, even when in Japan, like I always like got time when I mean like. There's one funny moment. There was actually a moment. It happened yesterday when I went out to buy grocery. Okay, do you guys know like there is like sometimes when they show the Yakuza person, but the thing is like not the really Yakuza person, but more like a not a yakin person. So it's like some sort of a gangster guy. But the thing is right, the person hair is really the one with the front troper. Like we call it's like the person hair is like he made his hair actually make it pop frontward, that kind of hairstyle. And there is one thing is his outfit. His outfit is really the old school style yakin, the old school style gangster. So when I actually saw it, I was like, dude. And I just walked past him because he was like walking like as if he owned the road. So I just walked past him, don't want to care about him. But the funny thing is that he U-turn. I know that he U-turn and he wanted to ram into me. And the funny thing was like when he tried to run into me, I looked at him and he just walked away. I was like, I look at him like showing a very front face, and I just I kind of like I was wearing a sleeve shirt, but I was like, I throw out I was like ready to punch him if he really want to like come near me, and I show my kind of like, you want to come near me? That kind of face, and he just turned away and walked away. I was like, dude, what was he trying to do though?
調子が良くなってから仕事を一気に終わらせるわよ。
But at the same time, it's kind of weird that like sometimes I mean like although it's like in Kyoto, but sometimes I actually wonder like why is it that people always do something weird? Not saying that every single one, okay. There are a lot of people who are very, very average in Japan, guys. Just that those people that tend to try to act like stand out, right? The way they act is like you have to wonder what were they trying to do. Okay, found one of the things. The other one must be, there has to be somewhere here. 1%. 1% mean nothing. What was the one that with some percentage? 29%. If I place it here, 24%. 29%, 24. I take it that it's somewhere here. 48%. Somewhere 60%. I'm near. I'm pretty near now. It has to be somewhere here, but where? %35%. Is it somewhere here? No, it's 23% now. Oh, wait a second. Here is 60%, there is 20, so I guess it's somewhere at this part? Oh, I'm on the right track. Oh no, I'm not in the right track. Wait, I have to go maybe here? Dude, did they freaking place it in the water? Now it's 50%. But what is it though? Definitely not in the water then. Somewhere here? It really is here. Oh, it didn't take long. Oh shoot, I forgot I'm not using Nahida. Let's get the lotus anyway. A few of the lotus. Alright, let's go back. So anyway, Sky-to-san, how's your day by the way? Haven't sorry that I was playing game and haven't asked much, but average day, how's your? I know you choose your day to be average, but how's your day though? Today, I mean, like do anyone love to have eventful day? It depends. Well, I mean, like maybe some people might like it. I mean, like to some people they might like very eventful day. I don't know. I might be wrong, but thought everyone just want to have something happening in their life at times, you know. Like some sort of thing happening. The day when pig can fly. The day when the pig can fly. Catering of stars. Oh god, please don't let me start out with that phrase. Let's hope it won't happen. I mean, like, that would be the worst. I feel like that would be the worst one happen though. That would be, of all things that can happen, I think that would be the worst one. That's why I mean, like, a lot of people love to use that phrase. Oh, you want me to help you? When people can fly, then I'll help you instantly. I mean, like, at least way better than my uncle who always use the word. When I try the lottery, I'll give you an bao. And I was like, yeah, when pig can fly then. I mean, my mom always like penalize him for that though. Strike the lottery? You mean like how you think it's so easy to strike the lottery? 로또6 7원 そんなに簡単に当てるの? 無理ですよ. Like it's just impossible. When this game starts, I will tell you a story. Now it may seem to you the tale is going nowhere. Indeed, some part of it might define common sense. And you can question me, to which I will answer them using 3 card answers: yes, no, or it doesn't matter. What do you need to do is to use your question to find the truth in this story. Don't be nervous though. The correct answer isn't meant to be that complicated. What do you want to say? Do you want to be interested? Oh, I actually wanted to do mystery game. You can ask. You need to start the. Once you have to stop pursuing the truth. Correcting answer related to the truth. Okay, let's play the game. Mystery game. Some character actually. Some people really have good luck. Yeah, same like Richie-san. When you pull for Australia and then I only got well, so my luck is good and bad at the same time. Okay, let's see. A group of forest ranger was patrolling the forest. Ati and Brandin was responsible for surveying the surrounding environment. While advancing, they discovered a monster ahead and end up getting caught in the downpour. With the rain making the ground as so muddy, they were temporarily strained. Aki sent Delvin up to the other team of reinforcements with the intention of reminding them to stay vigilant. Then Estin hid in the tree until the monster left. Later, following Delvin, the other team of forest rangers successfully rendezvoused with Estin. Afterward, they quickly left the forest. However, of their number, only Delvin was soaking wet. Why was that? Find out the truth through analyzing and okay, let's begin. The rain. Was the downpour heavy? Yes. Could people travel across? No, the mail cannot be converted by human strength. Okay. The rainforest. What would you like to ask about rainforest? Was any waterproof gear? Yes, in order to ensure the forest ranger cloak will not get wet. Were they far away from other team? Yes, the distance was so great that even shout could not be reached. Were there any vision holder? No. Was everyone on that patrol a forest ranger? No. So not everyone is a forest ranger. Did he bring a different have a different set of objective? No. Was he a ranger? Was not a ranger, but the ranger companion. Was a hired assistant? This question I feel had nothing to do with the story. Was he hostile to us? This question I feel had... Okay. So, identity. Was he a human? No. Was he an animal? Yes. Okay. What would we like to ask? Can he fly? Yes. Does he need equipment or outside aim to achieve flight? No. Did he fly alone? Yes. Was the flight one of his ability? Yes. Find the truth. Okay, I think I know. How did leave the mall? By being... Was a dull bird. Why was it red all over? It didn't bring any waterproof gear. Very good. You solved 2 questions, but 1 remained out of your reach. Keep one thing up. Did he carry any instrument? No. Was it a vision holder? No. Could it use a popper? No. Okay, I answered all the question. Was it an elemental? No. Find the truth. By being a good flyer. Was a dull bird. And did not bring any waterproof. Well done, you got all the questions correct. Congratulations, I think you got the hang of it. So about the truth behind this tale. The truth tale is that it was a messenger bird used by the ranger. After sighting, chose to send out to inform because of the flew through the storm and all got wet. So about the next story. Unlocked in 2 days. Unlocked in 4 days. So I can't do any more at the moment. But then it's fun though. But good luck is kind of scary. Yes, it does. Don't get me wrong. There is such a word called failing from succession. So I can see why. But at the same time, whenever I got good luck, right, guys, I got bad luck happening to me. Which is the reason why, if I told you guys that, that's the reason why when I got incident happening to me in real life, like it's very hard for me to determine is it a good luck or is it a bad luck based on the thing happening. And like what happened yesterday, right? Probably because of what happened when the gangster tried to go and hit on me, right? And I stare at him, that he walked away. So in a sense, it's good luck that the yakin person didn't come and hit me or try to hit me, but it also can mean that it's a bad luck because I get to meet up with the same person who it was the same person who once pushed me in real life, like push me when he passed by me. This time around, he tried to do the same thing to me. I had no beef with the same person, but I had no idea. It's like, did he remember me or something? But he tried to hit me. So when this time around I look at him, he just walked away. So it's kind of funny. Is it a good luck or bad luck? So I'm not sure. But I guess that's also because it happened yesterday. Because it happened yesterday. So I guess probably that's the reason why when I pull for the Kacha in Honkai Star Rail, I kind of get Wealth Young. It's like, I know he's a good character, don't get me wrong. I was not expecting it to be a good character, but initially I thought it was a bad character because I want Bronya or any other character, so I was not expecting myself to get Wealth Young. Hello, Neji-san, hello there, how's your day? Right now I'm doing Genshin event at the moment. Once I finish the Genshin event, I will go and play Honkai. I'll be streaming it too at the same time. You just came back from pizza. Oh, nice. How was the taste? Do you enjoy it? Yeah, it's Neji's birthday today. Before the day is over, faster say it. Neji-san. I already sent it to her Neji-san last night already. Yeah, it's Neji-san's birthday. But I want to finish on Genshin story, the world quest, the new desert world quest. But right now it took me like 2 hours just to finish up the event though. Like, how is how is the freaking whole everything just take freaking so long? The star. Okay, let's do this. But I guess since most of them are not that hard, we can do all of them. I'm gonna pull now. If I got CD, I'm gonna be really happy. Yeah, pull for it then. Okay, no record. Unlock after completing one, so I guess we can do this. We have to rotate this one, right? Maybe like this. And now it took me 1 minute and 20. Well, at least I killed it. There's 3 now. Not enough, Jay. Then do the stock. Then go and collect most of them now. You need to collect. Okay, and finish. End challenge. Dude, the Genshin whole freaking course took me that freaking long to finish. Collect. 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 2 days. Go to quest. They are at below. Alright. They give 90 Primogen every day and get instantly 300. How did the Welking work? Yeah, it's the same thing for the funny thing, right? They give the same freaking system in Hokkaido. And the price is the price is also the same. How did it fall onto me? Couldn't we assign this task to a more experienced senior? Are you running some event as well? Yeah, oh traveler. Yes, we are indeed running an event. Well, I can say an event, but really it's just a domain that awaits exploration. Does this domain have anything to do with the gala? It's not even into that. I came in charge of this affair because of the gala. Sorry, I forgot to introduce myself. I'm from an research in the alchemist, the elemental. So I was assigned to this as much as I find. I don't think of a game to cry. Putting up a carving branch to do public alchemist would be too boring, and there was no way we can run demonstration of elemental reaction. If anything went wrong, the whole site will go up in smoke. And what would we do? In the end, we asked an adventurer guild for help, and it was with their aid that I found this domain. Several of my students and I went, fellow student and I went into investigate, and to be honest, it is an utter mess in there. As such, we developed a new potion specialized in the use inside this domain. And well, that's our if you're interested, we like. Have anyone other than me taken part? Quite a few adventurers did come to give it a go. They were quite excited too. But I said a few of our students did. However, that may be the case in my class. Do I need to give money to that person for them to buy it? You can give. I hear you can give it. Okay, I understand what's happening. Okay, you need to defeat enemy within the time limit during the used to resist a maximum of 2 negative. You enhancing to them. Okay, we get to fight monster. But where is it? Okay, let's activate the other one too at the same time, just in case. Hello, Trevor. It would seem that you are here to take part in the wisdom. If you're interested, I can put up the game. What game would that be? I'll have a little game called Minute. In this game, I'll introduce you to behavior pattern of different animals, and those patterns have significant to make them easier to understand. What you need to do is to use the model we have prepared to imitate. But behind something so simple like mystery that is most indeed. However, let's put observant and okay. I'll give it a go, why not? But in that case, please step over here. Weasel. I have a person give me a welkin, so I wanted to know how it worked. Okay, Star Rail. I got no idea. I mean, technically, you have to go to the MiHoYo's account to give it, I think. Use the jump button at the right moment and control the wizard model to obtain coin. Oh, okay. So jump. Da 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 da. This is just cute though. Done. 100%. I heard you as it. Okay, added. And then you guys start using each other good character. Don't forget to change out your the support character to let other people use a better character. I mean, like, you got Sealer, put her as your support character though, Reggie-san. I mean, like, just upgrade her. I mean, like, use her as your main character. I mean, like, she can replace your Hanten. I mean, like, both Hanten and Sila is under the same DPS group, so I think it's not wrong to. I mean, like, actually replace Danhan with Wealth Young, and once I get a healer, I will have to replace. As much as I want Chauvel, but I think I'll have to replace because I don't want too many TPS in my team. I need a healer at least and a shielder, so I'll be keeping March 7. Complete. I guess tomorrow I have to play Genshin again and stream Genshin then, I think. 67 PT and still no Sealy. Then how the hell you did so many pull in, for goodness sake? But anyway, I'll be streaming Honkai Star Rail in a while. Once I finish off this part of the Genshin event, right? Once I finish on this Genshin event, I will pause. As in, I'll pause just to go and take a quick break, and I'll be back to stream Honkai Star Rail throughout tonight. Complete easy difficulties, normal difficulties, and hard difficulties. Oh god, I have to do all three. Okay. Hey, just did something stupid. I pressed the wrong pattern. Easy, difficult. Okay, let's do this then. Opponent will be increased by 150. Opponent HP will resist SE 2 negative. I think I can increase the HP. Will regenerate by 50% for each normal enemy on the team every 10 seconds. Have been deployed. Will take. Guess I can put it this way. Oh no. Regenerate. I think we can give them the regenerate. Next. Positive. Attack hit an opponent. A cyclone will pull enemy. When a hit an opponent, effect will be triggered. When an normal opponent is triggered, a shockwave will release and okay. I guess this will be good enough. I have guarantee. It's alright though. I'm sure you can get it. The next event very easily. I found a meme regarding Genshin and Honkai. What does the meme say? Easy. In 35 seconds. That easy ka! That come easy ka! Now I understand now. If that's the case, if it is that easy, I'll just use my favorite team then. The opening before going into the game, well, they did share the same developer. A fresh bank before you go into the game. Why a fresh bank though? Is there a meaning for the fresh bank? Yeah, it became a meme cause only Star Rail and Genshin have it. Genshin Impact just opened the prison gate for you, to be honest. Okay, how about, you know the funny thing, right? I was thinking, right? I will just say one thing. I was just thinking. This is just a what if, okay? This is just a what if. I might be wrong. I was just thinking, what if the gate in Genshin Impact is actually a train station? It's not a prison gate, but what if the gate, right, is just basically a train station? Like, that's how, like, just imagine, like, that's how the traveler, the male and the female traveler enter. They travel the train, they took the train and travel to Genshin. What will the guys think? And the reason why they were trying to escape, right? When they were trying to escape, right? They were trying to board the train. I mean, like, no matter how you look at it, right, that they actually indicate that the male traveler and the female abyss twin is technically from other world, and they mentioned that they look at the star and wondering which area to visit next. So I think they might be the passenger on the train before. It'll be the most epic it'll be the most epic one if I have to come up with the weird ideas. It's like the most weirdest theory I ever come out. But if that is the case, I won't do anything stupid, don't need to worry, guys. But I will just say that I'll be like, what the hell have I created for the theory? I want to see if they manage to mash all game into event. MiHoYo has 6 games altogether, if not mistaken. That would be the most, like, how the hell they gonna mash up all story into one? They really mashed the ending for Honkai Impact and Genshin into the Star Wheel though. I mean, like, okay. Listen, okay, this is just a theory. I think that if they actually let us see the twins in Genshin Impact in Honkai Star Rail, right? If we get to see the Abyss or the Traveler twins in Honkai Star Rail in later down the story, like they show that it's a twin. They say that it's a twin. If that really happened, I would definitely shout at the top of my lung, but it will actually prove a theory that the twins is actually a passenger on the train. If she's showing in the background, I'll be laughing. Hey, how about this way? How about this way? Imagine if the ending of Genshin Impact, after we save the whole Tefar, the twin appear out of nowhere and take the twins away. Passenger coming out for the next traffic one, and the two twins just take aboard the train and go bye bye. That would be like, everyone would be like, what? I'll definitely say what? I mean, just imagine if it really did happen. Wouldn't that be the most epic thing ever to happen? Like, seriously. I mean, think about it. Wouldn't it be very epic in its own sense? Be right back. I guess it was too epic to the point that you have to go and go for a while. Read 70. Gala experiment in a parade of Providence. Ew. Excitement. Once I think I should stop playing Genshin. Although I thought I can do a little bit of world quest, but apparently I don't have the moment to do the world quest. I thought I can do the world quest though. I wanted to stream furthermore for Genshin, but like seriously, I wanted to stream a bit more, but I was totally not expect. It was totally unexpected that the whole freaking Genshin event, the story event, right? Like freaking hell, it took me 2 hours and 40 minutes to finish it. I was totally not expecting it to be that long though. I mean, like, it's a good thing I finish it now, but I just skip everything. Yeah, I know you skip everything, Neji-san. I'm very full aware that you're the type who will skip every single thing. I won't blame you though, don't get me wrong. I'm not blaming you. I mean, like, for me, right, I need to do the story because I need to understand the lore, the everything. That's why right now, right? That's why for me right now, I'm just going to do the. I'm going to end my my Genshin stream. I'm just going to end my Genshin stream, and. Right now, I'm just waiting for my resin to reach 40 so that I can condense it once. And once I condense it, I will be ending my stream for on YouTube for... At least end the stream on YouTube for the... At least for the Genshin one, so that I will be playing Honkai. I will be playing throughout the night. I'll be playing Honkai once I get that. I just need to wait. I have no idea how long I have to wait though. I have to wait for a little bit longer. Because I really want to play Honkai. At least based but don't need to worry guys. I will be streaming Genshin tomorrow in the afternoon. I'll be playing Genshin in the afternoon. So I don't think you guys need to worry on that. I'll be just playing Genshin tomorrow afternoon. Right now I just need to at least get the... Okay, continue 40. Okay, so with that being said, let me end the stream on YouTube first, okay? And I only going to end the YouTube only. So, but I will be back in a while back in Genshin, just playing Genshin, playing Honkai Star Rail. So with that being said, if everyone watching this on YouTube, if you're watching this in the morning, have a good day. If you're watching this at night time, have a good night rest. If not, we can talk again when I'm playing Honkai in a while. I just need to go and take a shower. I just need to go and take a shower. I'll be back in a while. So have a good day, good night, and don't forget to press the like button and subscribe if you have not. And Salabarda.